Hello, good
right,
evening,
Salt
and
Lake
welcome
City, how
to
are you
Salt Lake City,
feeling this
Utah. We are
evening?
here at the USA Climbing Training Center for the World Climbing Pan American Series, and we are about to get our lead final underway. My name is Ahmed Touré, and I have the pleasure of being joined by U.S. team member Sophia Curcio. Sophia, thank you for being here. How are you doing?
Of course, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great. Well, please tell the people a little bit about yourself.
I've been on the speed national team for about 5 years, and I live here in Salt Lake City.
And you know the modesty shows, but yeah, you've been doing a pretty great job, like on the circuit as well, just with the speed. And I mean, you're no slouch when it comes to the other disciplines as well. So I'm glad to have you in the booth, and
Yeah,
to
thank you.
share your expertise with the crowd and everybody in the on the internet right now. Folks, we're going to go ahead and thank our sponsors real quick before we get to our athlete introductions. We can't do anything without these folks, so our world climbing sponsors are going to include EP Climbing, Kylus, Perfect Descent, and Trengo. And our USA climbing partners include Intermountain Health, Kodiak, The North Face, True Blue, Yeti, Waltopia, and the Utah Sports Commission. And here we go, getting straight into our athlete introductions. We're going to be bringing them out very soon. You can see all the athletes in there, anticipation building. And starting with the men, we have Declan Osgood. There's Declan there. And of course, next we have Ami Agado. And here comes Nathaniel Coleman, Olympic silver medalist. Always a treat to have him in the final. Sure, we're going to see big things out of him. And then we have Hugo Hoyer. Absolutely stunning right now with the shades. I'm loving it. Honestly, with the sun out right now, it's not a bad play. We have Cruz Padilla. No stranger to finals, Nathan Sato. And your next competitor, representing the United States of America, Dylan Countryman. And here comes the man himself, Dylan Countryman, a.k.a. Bob. And your final athlete in the mid-round, representing the United States of America. And one of my personal favorites to watch, Jesse Grouper. And those are our men's finalists. We're going to be bringing out the women here in just a moment. And again, we have Declan, Ami, Nathaniel, Hugo, Cruz, Nathan, Dylan, and Jesse. And now for the women, we have Adelaide Scott. Had a great semifinal showing. And hasn't been to too many of these, but I've definitely been seeing her a lot in the youth scene, and she's on the come up right now, making this final is a pretty big deal. Celine Nicole, then next to Celine, we've got Ava Koptanovic. And this is a Pan American Cup. We've got athletes from other countries here, including Alejandra Contreras from Chile. Also had a pretty amazing semifinal earlier. And we have Zoe Yi. And joining us from Brazil, we got Anya Kohler. The next athlete popping out right now, we've got Cedar Pigeon from Canada. And your final athlete representing Argentina, Valentina Aguado. And now we have Valentina Aguado from Argentina. Loving the diversity here, and these are our finalists. A little earlier, they were able to get a little preview of all the routes, so they are just going to head back into isolation, except for our first two athletes. Just going to get ready in the staging area, getting ready to come out first. And that's going to be Declan Osgood and Adelaide Scott. And they're off. And you can see Jesse in the corner there just cheesing. Absolutely love watching him.
He's always happy.
He's always happy. Absolutely love seeing him go. All right, folks. And that is our athletes' introductions. As soon as we get back from a quick commercial break, don't worry, we'll get started with all this finals action. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
For me, motivation comes from the chance to go faster and faster. I find speed pretty addicting.
You don't get a fire in your belly with a boring breakfast. You gotta light that sucker up with the good stuff. Kodiak stuff. Whole grains and a whole lot of protein stuff. Eating hearty sets the table for epic days ahead. Dig in and you'll see. It's wild what you and a real Kodiak breakfast can do. Proud sponsor of USA Climbing.
Out here, we play different. We don't play with whistles or referees. We play with adrenaline and euphoria. We play roughhouse with failure. We don't play games out here.
The power of we is all for one. It's all for you. It's always there for you. It completes your circle. It says you've got a team even when you're out there alone. And with Intermountain Health in your circle, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
All right, hello, folks. Welcome back to the World Climbing Pan American Series. My name is Ahmed Touré, and I'm joined in the booth by U.S. team member Sophia Curcio. How are you doing, Sophia?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You ready for this final?
I am. I'm super excited.
Oh, yeah. The routes look incredible. I'm
Thank you.
super psyched to see how these athletes fare. And we are going to get these things, this final underway with our first two athletes, Declan Osgood and Adelaide Scott. And they should be popping out here in about 10, 15 seconds. There they are. First climbers in this final, and these routes are just popping. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. A lot of zigzagging around, especially in the middle. They definitely want to put on a good show, these route setters. So I'm thinking this is going to be a smidge chiller than the semifinal route, but the end, the last little head wall section for both routes look pretty insanely difficult. Definitely have to change the pace up a little bit.
Yeah, the men's semifinal route was extremely challenging.
Oh,
so.
yeah, for sure. Only a couple of them even made it to the head wall. I think it was only Jesse and Dylan.
Adelaide's getting underway super quickly.
No, and she had a really great semifinal as well. Just absolutely, just having the best time, like out there, smiling the whole time. She was kind of bobbing her head, like a little bit to the music.
That's great.
Yeah,
I
they're
see
like
her
just
do-
like
see her
that,
doing
just
it
like
again.
that. You know, I'm digging the strategy. Just have a good time, have fun.
Yeah, she looks confident and like she's having fun, which is exactly what you need in a final.
Oh, for sure. And Declan Osgood, no slouch himself, making it through this first section of really wide pinches. This next hold out to the right that he's going to be going to is a little more in cut, still a little slopey.
Adelaide's climbing super quickly. She's already into those pockets.
That's right, and going to be doing a little like cross action here. So, bam, right foot up, crosses into the pocket. And starts to blast her way past the 20th hold there. If you're unfamiliar with this format, you folks at home, well, this is the final. We have 8 athletes. All of them are vying for a podium position and, of course, the win. But it's going to go to the person that makes it the furthest, gets control, and even like pushes for the next hold, not even necessarily getting it. Those pluses mean everything. It can mean the difference between first and second, or podium and not podium. So everybody's going to have to give it their best effort here. All right, Declan has made it to the first big volume there. And now both athletes are in the very steep section of the wall. Adelaide is just blasting through.
She's climbing super fast.
Already more than halfway up the wall with, 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Incredible.
She looks great too.
Yeah, she's not sluggish. Like every move, really precise. Doesn't look like she's all that pumped right now.
Declan's getting started on this kind of tricky pinch section.
Yeah,
It's
just
very
moving.
zigzaggy.
Yeah, moving all the way to the left, and then just to recycle those holds with his feet and move back to the right. Big pop up with the left. Let's see if he can maintain.
Great work with that heel.
Absolutely.
To keep him in.
It's honestly, very impressive too, at least for me, that, it's not cold out here. It's quite warm. There's even a little humidity, which is uncharacteristic. Not
it
really
rained earlier.
Yeah, for Utah and Salt Lake in particular. So I know that's got to be affecting these athletes at least a little bit.
Oh, unfortunate foot
Adelaide.
pop.
Still really setting the tone early, almost making it to the head wall there. And Adelaide looked like she made it maybe to hold 40, maybe a little plus action there. Let's confirm that score. So she's going to get hold 39, moving on to 40. So that'll give her a score of 39 plus, really setting the tone early. And then Declan as well, getting pretty far, made it a little bit midway through. So it's going to be 20. And there's the men's leaderboard right now. Declan's the only one that's been on and got a score of 22. Also, some mistakes are definitely going to need to happen if Declan wants a shot at the podium here. But maybe the heat, along with those slopers, are going to be a little bit weird. All right, so. Sophia, what do you make of these routes here? Let's start with the men's route.
I think the beginning looks pretty tricky, a little uncomfortable, and then you kind of move into a really pumpy section on the overhang where there's lots of opposition in the pinches and lots of heel hooks, lots of crossing, matching, all those things, and then...
Yeah, there's 2 traverses for the men, basically, in the middle section. And up next, we have Ami Agado and Celine Nicole. Now, Celine, on the younger side. I've definitely seen her in the youth circuit, as no stranger to finals, especially in the youth circuit. But over here, with the big kids, it's a whole different monster. So it's really impressive that she's even here right now.
Yeah, and climbing outside like this in the heat on a wall like this, it's very World Cup style. It's a challenging thing, but Obviously, she did super well in the qualifiers and the semifinals, so I'm confident.
So yeah, we'll see how she does here in the final. All right, both athletes getting started here. Now, Ami I've known for quite a while. We're both Texas boys.
Yeah, there's 3 Team Texas athletes on the men's side, I think.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ami being the first one here, but definitely becoming less and less of a stranger to both semifinals and finals at this level. Yeah, it's really, really cool to see, especially for me, just knowing him for so long. So I know it's something he's been working on for quite some time, and it's, really proud of him that he's able to make it to this level and climb so well. Oh, wow. All right, and now Ami is through this big volume here, just starting to get into the head to the steepest part of the wall here. I believe the wall is about a 45 degree angle during this entire section here. So it's pretty physical, like this these little 2 traverses before going straight up and hopefully getting into the head wall there.
I'm interested to see how Ami does this section, if it's similar to Declan.
Yeah, Declan opted for a little pop, but yep. So Ami is going to go with the right hand instead. It looked a lot easier, less physical.
Definitely have to pull in a lot harder with that right heel, though, to make that happen. But he's looking good. And making that clip.
And you can see it's quite steep there. Oh, yeah, they're going to have to kind of lean back just to make sure that they get that clip, or these clips on the overhung section.
Yeah, those long draws can be hard.
And that
super
section right
dynamic
there is really dynamic, a little dicey, just a little insecure too, just having to swing and land on that foot.
Celine is also motoring right now.
Well, Ami was able to get a smidge further than Declan, so that's going to push him ahead to first place, but we still have 6. All right, and I did get confirmation that, yes, this section, like right here, is about 40 degrees.
Yeah, so quite steep. If you've ever climbed on a moonboard at 40,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's no joke. It's no joke. And Celine doing great so far. Moving a little slower than Adelaide, but, that's kind of her style. Getting a nice little shakeout there.
Yeah, she has plenty of time. Still 2 minutes 50. Lots of interesting crosses with pockets on this women's route.
That's
too.
right. All right, right hand out. Left hand to the pocket on top of the volume. Let's see if she can cross the crimp and make it to the head wall here. Which it gets a little more vertical there, just 20 degrees, but after climbing for so long at this angle, even 20 degrees is going to feel like a bit of a monster. So there's another little cross there. Like you said, just a lot of crosses there. And falls right there. I don't think that's going, we're going to have to double check there, but I don't think that's going to knock Adelaide down. Yep. So we're going to take another look at that leaderboard real quick. And yes, Ami Agado moving just 2 holds ahead of Declan, plus movement to hold 25, so that's going to give him a score of 24 plus, moving him to first place. But we have 6 more athletes to go. And then we have Adelaide Scott still holding first right now with 39 plus, and Celine Nicole, still a great showing from her with a score of 37. All right, now let's take another quick look at the women's route here. Like you said, a lot of more crosses happening for the women, throughout the entire thing, it seems. A lot of little Wacos and pockets there.
Yes, tons of pockets on this route, which I think are challenging sometimes because it's hard to make the right foot placement choices sometimes if a pocket is your only option. A lot of athletes
Maybe a little shallow.
yeah, it's either a little shallow or some athletes will choose to put their foot on top of a pocket, but nowadays a lot of them are dual tech, so that can be a little bit spooky.
Agreed. And now we have Olympic silver medalist Nathaniel Coleman on the wall. This should be a treat, folks, along with Ava Koptanovich.
Yeah, Nathaniel is very decorated, and he's been in this a long time, so he's no stranger. Oh my gosh.
Wow, what a surprise there. Oh my goodness. And I know he's definitely shaking his head disappointed in that. Not really just even the results. I mean, Nathaniel's one of these guys that just wants to do the climb.
Yeah.
So, man, that's a rough one to see.
Those slips are always so disappointing.
They do happen, though, unfortunately, even to the best of us. So, unfortunately, Nathaniel's going to get a score of 3 in the final here. It's not looking great for a podium there, but we've still got Ava Koptanovich on the wall. And you know Ava pretty well as well.
I
don't
do,
you?
yeah. Ava moved here to Salt Lake City for college around the same time that I did, so we climb a lot simultaneously. I wouldn't say together because I'm always training speed, but we're always in the gym at the same time, so we've become pretty good friends.
Yeah, so you've definitely seen her climb in sport climb or lead climb quite a bit. So,
Yeah.
like, what do you think she'll how do you think she'll handle this route?
I think well. I mean, the heat's definitely a factor, but she's always in the gym doing circuits, arcing, all those things. So she definitely has a lot of power endurance from bouldering too. So that'll be better for the more, I guess, more hard, challenging moves on the route. So
That's right. She did do the bouldering a little bit earlier in this competition as well. So it's actually pretty. Honestly, I'm impressed with any of these athletes that are doing both disciplines like at this event because there's just no breaks.
it's
like,
no
at all.
joke. There was no rest day. Usually speed is kind of in the middle if it's a 5-day competition, so they get a rest day. But at this one, there wasn't. So skin is definitely going to be a factor, especially since it's been so hot outside.
Absolutely. Ava looking really good right now, though. Pushing through, almost making it to the 30 section here. Yep.
But she looks calm.
And right here, if she gets this cross like over to this yellow crimp, then we're at hold 30. And she'll just need to get to hold 40 to knock Adelaide and Celine down one spot, and she'll take the leading position. And here we go. Secures the heel and into this series of crosses here. Winds out, finds the pink pinch.
Yeah, that left heel was very smart for kind of just taking some weight off the arms so you don't have to throw the feet over as early.
Noticing that too. She's actually really, really great at placing her feet through these sections here.
She is. She's a very good heel hooker.
Oh, a little struggle getting to that crimp, but manages to make it work.
Yeah, she'll want
Let's
to bring
see.
the feet over to kind of roll through this. Yeah,
Ooh!
she's fighting.
Yeah, hit that crimp with the back 3 fingers and readjusted to make it more secure, but wow, that was some incredible fight from Ava Koptanovich there. All right, and if we take a look at our men's leaderboard, we've got Ami Agato leading the way with a score of 24 plus, and Declan Osgood, and an unfortunate slip from Nathaniel Coleman is going to put him at hold 3. And then if we get to the women's leaderboard right here, Adelaide Scott still holding the lead. Ava just 1 hold short and getting a score of 38 plus, but is going to hold 2nd for the moment. And Celine Nicole in 3rd with only 5 more athletes to go. That's one of the more fun things that I'm loving about this competition is just seeing all the flags like out there.
I know, it's great to see some South American competitors because we don't have events like this super often where North American competitors and South American competitors can get together. So
No, that's right. I'm loving the vibes like that it's bringing out for sure. Had Alejandro Rodriguez He did not make the semifinal earlier, but he was absolutely wonderful to have in the booth. Just knowing all these other athletes too, especially like even Alejandra Contreras, who's about to get on the wall now.
Yeah, and I think it makes it more consistent with, I guess, some of the other places. Like they have European Cups, and we've never had Pan American Cups until quite recently. So it's very exciting.
And of course, we've got Hugo Hoyer over here. And I've known Hugo for quite a while. I think you've known Hugo for quite a while as well. And, just on top of his just incredible climbing, he's always been very, very strong. But I've actually, he's been he was in the booth with me a little bit earlier during the bouldering semifinal. And my God, he's really like broken out of his shell in more than one way too.
Yeah.
Like I actually love seeing that.
He's always been funny, though. I've known him since he was like in Youth D. So
oh yeah. How has he changed since being Youth D? As far as I'm concerned, he's just gotten less shy. But
I don't know that he was ever shy. I think the words he's grown into himself are accurate.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's exciting to have him out here with a bunch of other great athletes. I see him in the gym all the time. Yeah, Salt Lake has a great climbing community. Wow, great
Very
flexibility
strong.
there.
Wow, just into a full split there before getting into the overhung section here.
We know who's stretching.
Oh yeah, no, Hugo be stretching, clearly. And now Hugo is definitely one of these athletes that I want to be looking at during this section here. He is like built different, very, very strong. Like not just not just lead climbing, but bouldering as well.
I wonder if he'll bump here. No.
Goes for the cross.
Yeah, I think that's the more efficient way.
Agreed. It looks like everybody's a lot more stable doing it that way so far. And moving a little far. Let's see if you can get this clip here before moving on.
Alejandro's moving a little bit slower, but she just passed that pocket section, so still looking really good. And still has a lot of time.
Yes, Alejandra Contreras coming to us from Chile.
Yeah, she's quite well versed, I think, in World Cups as well. I think she has about 19 or 20 World Cups under her belt. So
That's right.
She's no stranger to climbing.
She is a veteran.
Like
Yeah, she is a veteran for sure. Ooh, Hugo does get a little bit further than Ami there.
Everybody's like inching up on this round, but that pinch section just looks so hard. I think the heat is definitely a factor on holds like that. Those squadras don't have the best texture.
Yeah, and there's really no edge like to save them. I think the ladies are having just a slightly better time. They got a little more in-cut holds, some crimps, like good pockets with a little bit of edge. So. Like, heat is obviously still a factor, but maybe less of a factor on this route. That's probably why we're seeing them get a lot further.
Yeah, the women's route doesn't really have any open-handed holds until the head wall, pretty much. So
excited to see how they fare with that. Alejandra is still doing pretty well here. Finds the clip. There's
that's
a left
a better
cross.
view of that section.
And we did get, a little peek at the head wall there. Hopefully Alejandra can make it up there and we can see what beta is going to be necessary to make it happen. And unfortunately falls winding out of the cross.
Yeah, I think she just hit that hold. It looked a little blind. She hit it a little low on the right side, but still a great performance.
I wonder if the sun maybe getting into her eye a little bit, like for that section.
Yeah, it's like reflecting off that volume right there.
All right, and let's take another look at the men's leaderboard. Hugo Hoyer making a few holds above Ami Agado, taking that first place position. Then we've got Ami Agado, Declan Osgood, and Nathaniel Coleman. And just like that, we're halfway through our lead final. And the women's leaderboard, we got Adelaide Scott still holding strong in the first place position, followed by Ava Koptanovic, Celine Nicole, and then Alejandra Contreras. I need to get better at rolling my R's, I gotta say. All right, and If a lot of the athletes, they know that man right there that was just on camera, Steve Baker, one of the members of the belay crew. Cannot do these events without them, keeping all these athletes safe.
Yeah, he's great. He also does speed all the time, and he's super good.
Oh, that's right. And well, his son Matthew Baker is a pretty avid speed climber as well now. He's he's actually just focused, I think, entirely on speed for this past year. It's been awesome to see him get faster and faster just doing that. And here we are with our next two athletes. We got Cruz Padilla and Zoe Yi. Young athletes for sure, but definitely no strangers to semifinals, finals at this level. Both have been doing this a very, very long time. Excited to see how they handle this final here. Now Zoe, she's had some issues with her ankle, looks like, and you can see it's been taped up pretty much the whole competition, all the way from bouldering all the way to now. But it has not slowed her down, not even a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be affecting her too much.
Yeah. Have to see how if there are any right heel hooks in this route and how she fares against that.
Yeah, I'm confident she can make it work.
Yeah, and from what I see, it's mostly on the left side anyway, so I think she kind of lucked out in that respect. And Cruz already
getting into the zebra print volume.
That's right. I do love that volume. One of the producers actually noticed that looks like there's a question mark, right there in the middle there. I wonder if the route setters are sending them a message.
Maybe.
Oh, a little bit of a reach from Zoe Yi. Almost missed it there, but winds it back, gets the clip.
Yeah, a lot of the holds, especially on the men's route and a little bit on the women's, are fairly new holds.
Oh, that's right. I think we're seeing, we're just getting to see that a lot in the World Cup circuit as well, which is always so lovely. Now these athletes are very seasoned. I'm sure they're probably maybe even studying what holds are coming out, trying to get their hands on them as soon as possible.
Yeah,
but new holds. How does that fare for them? Are they scared? Are they excited about just the concept of being able to touch them? That would be me personally.
It's exciting to see new stuff come out, but it's definitely a little bit of a mystery if you haven't touched it, obviously. So I think a lot of athletes really try to watch all the World Cups, even competitions like French nationals, where they tend to have a lot of newer debut holds, just so they're kind of well versed in what could be out there.
That's right.
What it might feel like on the wall. And they put a lot of them, Cruz going there, they put a lot of them in ISO, also a World Cup, so that they can figure it out.
Absolutely. That was excellent out of Cruz, and that's going to bring him up into that first place position. Zoe Yi still going strong here. Looking very calm and controlled.
Yeah, Zoe has tons of endurance. She's
and
crazy.
Lots of time too. With 3 minutes remaining, she's already near the end here.
Yeah, she looks really good.
And it looks like right there we're going to have a new high point on the women's route. Zoe Yi still cruising through this thing.
Oh, wow.
Definitely some effort getting into that pinch right there. Let's see if she can make it any further. Outright, grabs the crimp.
Yeah, that was smart.
Flicks the right leg.
Readjust there.
There is another little foot jib there. Oh, and movement to that black crimp, and she is going to be comfortably in first.
Yeah, great performance by her. And Cruz got about 1 hold higher than the other boys.
Yeah, the boys are kind of inching their way through. Yeah, only 2 holds above Hugo Hoyer. So Cruz Padilla with a score of 29 plus, and then followed by Hugo Hoyer, Ami Agato, Declan Osgood, and Nathaniel Coleman. And just like that, we have 3 more athletes remaining. And there's our women's leaderboard. Zoe Yi absolutely smashing the route with a score of 44 plus, followed by Adelaide Scott, Ava Koptanovic, Celine Nicole, and Alejandra Contreras. Yeah, the boys are just inching their way through like this thing, just like a couple holds at a time.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to see anybody make it to the head wall.
I really hope somebody reaches that kind of beautiful, almost like
this
wave.
Yeah, it's like a fan
Yeah.
of blue volumes here, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty interested in just seeing, it's not really a mystery, I suppose, but just before the head wall, just a lot of shoulder reaction going on there. Just getting through these like diamond volumes kind of pointed together.
There are jibs on both, I believe, but we'll have to see if people choose what people choose to do.
If they even get up there, we'll see. And here we have Nathan Sato and Anya Kohler joining us from Brazil.
She also has a lot of World Cup participations. I think about the same as Alejandra, about 19 or 20.
Oh yes, and the experience certainly shows. It's been showing in the qualifier and the semifinal. Let's see if it carries over into this final.
I love her hair too.
I'm about to say, I like the, what is that, a scrunchie? Is that a scrunchie?
I can't tell.
Yeah. I love her chalk bag.
I know, it's great.
Yeah, a little shark there. All right, and a little confusion there from Nathan, but you know what? He just gets right back into it, and
he looks super confident. He corrected that super quickly.
Oh yeah, one of the more composed athletes out there. He's moving pretty quick through this thing.
He is, yeah. I think that might be the key. There's not a ton of rest happening, especially through that entire pinchy section.
Absolutely, yeah. So. No, it just does not really end until I would even say the volumes, but like up top, the two big blue ones up there. But even there, it's not going to be great rest. All right, let's see how Nathan handles this. Flicks the heel up. And like we've been saying, yep, the right hand seems to be the way to go here. Right hand first, little match, and then riding that heel all the way into the sloper with a little screw-on crimp there to do the cross. Wow, impressive from Anya as well. She didn't cross at all. Instead, opting to go like span her left hand all the way into that blue pocket.
Yeah, getting that clip done early too. Very smart. Nathan looks comfortable. He didn't do that dynamic pop down like we saw others do.
That looked a lot smarter and a little bit more efficient as far as saving his energy for this next section, and he's going to need it.
And there is shade on this wall now.
Yeah, no, I felt it. Yeah, the sun is finally set. So our last few athletes here are going to get a little bit of a break here, but these holds, and outside it's still quite hot out here, so it's not going to really stop them from sweating. But just like that, Nathan making it a little bit further than Cruz here, and we've got a new high point. Oh, and I think we're going to get our wish and maybe see a little climbing from the head. Oh. And I jinxed it. I'm sorry.
Looked like his right hand dry fired a tad off of or maybe wet fired a tad off of that.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, probably a little bit of a wet fire with all the sweat happening today. But still amazing climbing from Nathan Sato with a new high point. He's going to be taking the lead.
Yeah, he didn't look pumped up until that exact move, so that was really strong from him.
And of course, we still have Anya Kohler on the wall, getting through these little crossy sections here. Makes it out to that pink pinch.
Yeah, she's climbing a bit slower than some of the other athletes, but she's really taking her time and doing these moves efficiently. So
Speaking of the new holds that we were mentioning earlier, I'm really loving these new Vezi holds with the tri-texture.
Yeah.
So interesting, like really, really precise. I'm glad that
Yeah.
that's a foot instead of a hand, like right here. That would be, I think, a little mean to do on the lead wall.
those are super interesting. I think I stepped on one at the gym and I was like, what is this?
Where's the good part? Oh my god.
She still looks great.
Yeah, really composed. Doesn't look all that like super exhausted right now.
Yeah, she's making really smart footwork decisions too. Bringing that left foot over to that black jib earlier.
A lot of control moving to that crimp, and up she goes. Locking in
Oh,
the heel.
smart.
Let's see if she can keep it. Yes. Holding on. Yes. Rocking the right foot and hips over the foot.
She's starting to look a little tired, but she's still climbing super smart, which is a great thing.
If she can find some good like rest positions with her feet, especially in this section, she might have a little chance to. Like right there, exactly. Just a little bit of a shakeout. They're not the best holds to shake out on. Might not get a whole lot back in the tank, but enough to make another few moves and maybe even see a top here.
And she's got about 50 seconds left, so that's plenty of time to do the last couple of moves.
We've seen a lot more get done with less time, so let's see how Anya does here. Searching for that new high point. Let's see. She can get control of this crimp, and she does.
She's been keeping her hips super close into the wall this whole time she's been climbing, which is really great.
And still looking great. Is going to make it to potentially that last hold there with 23 seconds left. Let's see if she can make it happen. And she's on the final hold and just needs to get the clip.
She has plenty of time to make it happen.
And bam, just like that, Anya Koller setting the bar with a top on our finals route. Always love to see that. And I'm sure the route setters are really going to be happy with that as well. It is toppable, and I'm sure the other athletes, Cedar Pigeon and Valentina Aguado, have heard the crowd there, and they know they're going to have to do something special to maintain their position. And there is our finalist right there in the winner's circle. And if we take a quick look at our leaderboard here, we've got Nathan Sato in first place with a score of 33, followed by Cruz Padilla, Hugo Hoyer, Ami Agado, Declan Osgood, and Nathaniel Coleman, with only 2 athletes remaining. And then for the women, we have Anya Koller with the top on our finals route, representing Brazil, followed by Zoe Yee, Adelaide Scott, Ava Koptanovic, Celine Nicole, Alejandra Contreras in 6th, and we have 2 athletes remaining, Valentina Aguado and Cedar Pigeon. Wow, what an incredible, that was some incredible climbing from Anya there.
It was. She climbed a bit slower, but she was climbing so smart the whole time and was super intentional with her foot placements.
Yeah, even had a little time to spare at the end there, so yeah, I think she climbed that actually like as perfectly as one could. And up next we have Dylan Countryman, aka Bob Dylan, and Cedar Pigeon. Cedar joining us from Canada. And Dylan, he also lives out here, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Another one of these Team Texas boys. Also known, I've known him since I think I've known him since he was a D athlete as well. So it's really cool to see him at this level climbing so well. On top of that, I mean, in addition to just climbing at this event, he's been slinging coffee this
yes.
with his girlfriend Angie.
They are hard at work out here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's been saving my life. Honestly, both of them have been absolutely saving my life during this event, keeping me well caffeinated.
And then Cedar also has some World Cup participations, I think, so.
Yeah, definitely not the first time I've seen her name out here, so definitely has quite a bit of experience as well. Climbing really smooth through this section so far. Opts for the cross. Had a little trouble finding the draw there, her arm in the way, but
Wow, Bob looked
managed to
so
find it.
comfortable. He just cut feet and then hung on like one arm for a second.
classic Bob right there.
He's also always training endurance whenever I see him, so
Oh yeah, no, I mean he loves them both, but I think he's got a special place in his heart for lead.
definitely. Yeah, and he had a bit of an ankle injury back at Nationals in Florida, so he decided to just do lead at this event.
Oh, smart. Definitely. I mean, no chance for no chance for an ankle injury unless it's kind of self-inflicted, you know, at this point.
Yeah.
Which honestly makes me think of Zoe Yi. Got to give her her flowers for competing in both disciplines with that ankle.
Yeah, competing injured is not an easy thing to do.
No, not at all. And to make finals in both, while dealing with that, is it's an impressive feat to say the least.
Cedar's climbing super quick.
Looking still very strong still.
Yeah,
Doesn't look all that pumped at all, really.
Yeah, she's doing lots of little mini shakes in between all the moves, which I think is helping a lot.
Bob also looking really comfortable right now. If he can just keep it together, I think we might see a new high point out of him. Bob, he does have a tendency sometimes to move a little quick on some sections, so hope he doesn't do that here. Yeah, looking really good, and there we go, a new high point from Bob Dylan. Dylan Countryman absolutely killing it right now. Yes, gets the cross, switches the feet, and the first athlete to even touch a hold on the head wall section here.
He's onto the wave now.
Yes, oh, very excited to see how he fares with this section here. Gets a good little
Cedar.
shakeout going.
Cedar's still looking good as well. Getting this final flip done.
With plenty of time remaining.
She climbed so quick. She still has 2.5 minutes to do like 4 moves.
Right? Yeah, all the time in the world. Now, hopefully she just keeps it together here. Yep, gets the side pull. Black crimp there, crosses over to the pink crimp.
Yeah, I mean, those crimps are pretty small, but they are ink cut, so that helps a lot.
Little drop knee action, and oh! Touches the top hold, but isn't able to stick it. And that will, I mean, that's going to secure her position on the podium. And it's going to be up to Valentina to see if she remains in second or goes down to third place.
Yeah.
But Anya Kohler still has the healthy lead with the top. And Cedar Pigeon in second. Bob Dylan
Bob's
almost there.
Good.
Still plenty of time left for him as well. 1:24 to do, what, 2 more moves?
Oh,
Gets
wow.
the cross.
Oh,
He's
there's a
able to
little
stay
jib.
on it.
He missed the jib.
Just missed the jib. Just a little left of it, but is able to slap the top hold. And that's going to, that's going to definitely set the pressure for Jessie. Jessie Grouper going to need to really bring it out and, potentially get, just to the same position or a top to secure his victory. And if we take a look at the leaderboard with only one athlete left, Jessie Grouper, we're going to have Dylan Countryman in first place with a score of 44+. After that, we've got Nathan Sato, Cruz Padilla, Hugo Hoyer, Ami Agado, Declan Osgood, and Nathaniel Coleman. So it looks like Dylan Countryman and Nathan Sato are definitely going to be on the podium tonight. And definitely going to be on the podium tonight as well. We've got Anya Kohler in first with the top, and then Cedar Pigeon with a score of 47+, followed by Zoe Yi, Adelaide Scott, Ava Koptanovich, Celine Nicole, and Alejandra Contreras. And last but not least, we've got Jessie Grouper coming out along with Valentina Aguado.
I can't wait to see Jessie smile out here.
Nathaniel, you see, and that's why I love him, because even though he had that slip, he's still smiling over there. I know he's not super happy about that, but he's still here, you know, chatting with all the others, still looking at the route, you know, just trying to soak up as much as he can and learn, and everybody else just smiles all around. I love how it never ends. Like, even when they're done climbing, the competition is still going on, like, even when they're sitting. And there they are, Jessie Grouper and Valentina Aguado.
I think Jessie just set down his liquid chalk, so that should help with the friction a little bit.
And and honestly, that stuff is a little cold to the touch, so that must feel pretty good as well. Sun is a little bit more down. Sweat is still a factor, but hopefully that liquid chalk keeps it at bay and keeps his hands dry through this entire section here. He's going to need it for these open hands. Big smile out of Jessie Grouper. Wipes off his feet, and there they go. Valentina Aguado moving pretty quick through this first section.
Yeah,
Valentina is also no stranger to these events.
Yeah, I think she has 30 World Cup participations or World Series participations,
That's
so
incredible.
she is no stranger to this type of climbing.
30 is insane. That's so many. And only at 25, too. That's wow. Like,
Yeah, super impressive. They always match up lead World Series and speed World Series, so I get to see her compete often, which is super exciting.
all right, Jessie Grouper came into this final in the first position. I know he's heard, like, the crowd. He knows he's going to have to do something special here. But if anybody can handle that pressure, I know it's Jessie. Valentina Aguado moving quick. Just a minute on the wall, and she's already at hold 20.
They both got a pretty sunset to climb next to also, which is always a plus.
Oh yeah, loving that. Yeah. The vibes are pretty immaculate right now. And here we go, Jessie Grouper getting into the overhung section here. Again, this section of the wall is about 40 degrees.
Jessie's one of those athletes where he can kind of hang on for days, and even when he looks like he's struggling, he's still going to do like 10 more moves.
I've known him for quite a long time, and that is, that you could not have said it better, actually. He can hang on for days. And honestly, through this next little section here after the cross, his height's going to be quite an advantage, I think, too. He can probably, I think he can just reach that lower foot. We're going to see, I guess, what he picks here. I did like Nathan's beta from earlier, like opting to take the foot out to the crimp first and slow that move down a little bit. And just like that, Valentina is already near hold 40 here.
And she's also keeping her hips super close into the wall,
Yeah,
which...
with more than 3 minutes on. I think she even had a little bit of a knee bar going on with that tiny pink pinch. Any amount of security, I guess you can get through your legs.
Wow, that was an impressive heel from Jessie, too. He set that super high.
Jessie Grouper just showing us just how strong he is. Looking very, very calm through this section. And Valentina making it to this first section of the head wall. If she can just keep it together and manage a top here, she will win gold.
Her pace has been super good. Oh, wow. Completely skipping
Still
those
going.
2 jibs until now.
Yeah, still going so fast here.
She looks
Finds
super
the crimp.
good.
And she just takes her time here.
Yeah, doing some little micro shakes.
Will switch of the feet, and I
Oh,
think
wow.
that is the way to go for
Keeps the
sure.
foot on. She's quite short too, so keeping the foot on is pretty impressive.
And just like that, Valentina Aguado is going to be our winner. Love to have a final finish like that with a top and
Of
a
course, yeah.
clear-cut victory right there. But yeah, tops from Valentina Aguado and Anya Kohler, like South America bringing it to at this competition. And we are not done yet. Jesse Grouper still fighting. And he's going to need to in order to get the victory here. Jesse looking down at the clock. I think just figuring out exactly how long he can shake. Big smile from Jesse
smiling.
Grouper. Ah, he's having fun out there. Again, just absolutely love seeing him climb, especially at this level. Like he's just one of these athletes that everybody seems to root for. All right, getting another little shake out there. He's got a little over a minute, and that's I think it's plenty of time to make this next section work.
Yeah.
And
he's
up
gonna
he
get
goes.
going.
Hikes the right foot up. Match and, just going through this fan of volumes here.
Interesting choice.
Yes, gets the Gaston. Crosses through for the clip. Let's see how he manages to deal with this. Crosses again.
Oh,
Finds the
interesting.
foot.
As long
I think
as he
smart
can
work
roll
from
out.
Jesse, yeah. Another look at the clock. I think he understands. He's got plenty of time as long as he stays calm, keeps it together. Doesn't cross here,
Yeah,
instead
that's-
moves his right hand and comes in with the left.
Yeah.
High left foot, matches, and Jesse Grouper with control of the top hold, gets the clip, hopefully, and that, just like that.
What a great way to end the final 2 tops.
Oh yeah, no, just a great way to end the final. Absolutely 2 tops on our final routes. Jesse Grouper going to win gold here along with Valentina Aguado. Big smile from Jesse Grouper. He's happy with that performance.
Oh, he's off
Might-
the stage too.
That's okay. I think they have some turf laid out for them there just in case. Yeah. And just like that, that is going to conclude our lead final. Wow, what an exciting final. That was really fun to watch.
Super exciting.
Oh, yeah. And now, were there any like specific moments, like from the men and the women, where that we were just like, okay, this is just top tier?
I really liked how Anya just kind of really kept her hips in the whole time she was climbing. I feel like it definitely took the weight off of her hands a lot and allowed her to be super smart the whole time she was climbing. It was great.
Oh yeah, and honestly, the only reason like Anya's not like winning herself is due to countbacks. Valentina also got the top, but great climbing from both of them.
Super great performance.
Just goes to show you that experience. And
Yes, for
also,
sure.
South America is producing some really, really great lead climbers.
Yep.
All right, and I got to say, yeah, for me, it's got to be Jesse Grouper. Like, yeah, he has the most fun out there.
Yeah.
Like, you can just see it all over his
He had
face.
time
He's-
for a smile and everything.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Even looking back at the clock when he just starts getting under the head wall, he's just
Yep.
like, okay, yeah,
He's in his
we got
element
this.
up there.
We've got this. Oh wow. So let's go ahead and take a look real quick at our leaderboard one more time, just give you guys a little rundown of that. Jesse Grouper winning the whole thing with a top, followed by Dylan Countryman will win our silver, and Nathan Sato on the podium winning our bronze, followed by Cruz Padilla, Hugo Hoyer, Ami Agado, and Declan Osgood, and Nathaniel Coleman. And if we take a look at the women's leaderboard, representing Argentina, we've got Valentina Aguado winning gold, and then Anya Kohler winning silver with the top as well. And then, of course, Cedar Pigeon from Canada. Then we've got Zoe Yee, Adelaide Scott, Ava Koptanovich, Celine Nicole, and Alejandra Contreras. All right, folks. Well, that was an incredible final. Sophia, I got to ask, like, what's up next for you?
I'll be participating at both of the World Climbing World Series in China, so in Guiyang and Chongqing in September. So that's my next thing.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, stay cool and stay dry out there.
Oh,
I know the weather out there
it's gonna
is.
be humid.
Yeah, the weather hasn't been super awesome out here, but I imagine that's a touch worse.
Yeah, humidity is definitely an interesting thing to deal with, but I think it's a bit better in speed than in lead and boulder.
For sure. Well, all the luck to you there.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and thank our sponsors real quick, because without them, of course, we cannot have events like this. And our World Climbing sponsors. We've got EP Climbing, Kailas, Perfect Descent, and Trango. And our USA Climbing partners are going to include Intermountain Health, Kodiak, the North Face, True Blue, Yeti, Walltopia, and the Utah Sports Commission. And Sophia, it has been a pleasure having you in the booth with me. Thank you so much for coming and sharing all your thoughts and expertise. Of course, anytime. Just let me know. Anytime you want to be in the booth, I'll keep the seat warm for you.
Thank you so much. It was super fun to do lead, being a speed athlete too.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, it's still good. Again, you're no slouch when it comes to the other disciplines. We know this. All right, well, thank you, and we're going to get started with our winner views. And we have our athletes joining us here momentarily. And we're going to start with Jesse Grouper. Oh, I can't even tell you guys how excited I am to have him here. Jesse Grouper coming to the booth right now.
I'm wearing sunglasses.
Jesse, wow, incredible, man. Absolutely. I mean, the only top in the final, man. How do you feel?
Super psyched.
Oh,
yeah. I just came out. I was so hot in the beginning. We were like previewing in the full sun, and yeah, it was just really exciting. Like, I didn't feel my best like coming out in the bottom, but I was able to get a couple of quick shakes, and then I was able to pull it back together for the top.
Could have fooled me, man. Oh my goodness, you looked great up there. Okay, especially at the head wall. Like, you're one of my favorites to watch. You're always just having a great time, smiling, and just making it fun for everyone. You know?
I think it's also super fun to have this be in my hometown currently, living in Salt Lake, and I have a lot of friends who came out, and I could hear them cheering for me at the top. So it was just fun to look out into the crowd of people that I know and don't know. But it's all a community here.
It's easy to cheer for you, man, for sure. Take me through your thought process, especially through the middle, because that is just. I mean, the holds are very open-handed, with this heat and just with the sweat that's probably accumulating and everything. It must be a little bit must feel a little anxious maybe during that section. But walk me through what your thoughts were in that section.
For sure. So I think that heat training, if you want to call it that, is something that I've definitely been working through.
Great.
More and more as I'm doing the IFSC World Climbing circuit throughout the summer. The past couple of years, I've noticed that. The weather's just been changing, getting a lot hotter for these competitions, and I think that it's something that's important to, if I want to show my best, I need to practice in those kinds of conditions. So it's almost ironic to think as a climber, because I feel like we're always looking for the best conditions.
That's
but
right.
So I guess on the wall, I've been working through just having those thoughts of oh, it's hot, oh, this is uncomfortable, and putting that out and focusing on the move ahead of me.
I actually could not agree more. I think we've, ever since that World Cup a few years ago in Seoul, that was definitely something that a lot of the athletes talked about. And ever since then, I've noticed that a lot of athletes are bringing that into their training a little bit more when it comes to these competitions. So, it's great that you're, doing that, and it paid off, clearly.
Yeah, for sure. And it's really exciting for this to be in, the hometown, as I said. I get to practice on this wall a little bit, so that hometown advantage really helps.
Right. So, so we do have, so you won today. You must be feeling really great. How are you going to celebrate tonight?
Ooh, yeah. I think Emma Hunt actually got me a gluten-free pina colada cake. if I
yeah.
heard that, yeah. She texted me that, but yeah, pretty psyched. So I think that'll be my celebration.
Awesome. Oh my God, that's great. And then now what's next for you, Jesse? What's the next competition, or are we taking a little break? What's going on?
Yeah, so August, I think I'm mostly going to be focusing on training. My family's coming out to Salt Lake, so I'm excited to
that's
spend
great.
some time with them. Yeah, shout out mom and dad.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, without them, there's no you. So yeah, let's go.
And then hoping to go to the next couple of like World Cups coming up in September, October, and getting a little rock climbing in between.
Of course. You're going to be going outside a little bit? Or?
Hoping to, yeah. No trips in solid yet, but yeah, pulling it together now.
Awesome. Well, Jesse, I'm so glad that you're in the booth. You're just always a pleasure to talk to. So thank you for joining us, and congratulations on your victory.
Thanks so much. Super
course,
excited.
of course.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. And up next, folks, we are going to be having Valentina Aguado joining us here momentarily. Thank you, Jesse. Wow. Yeah. Just, man, he's such a pleasure to have like on the stream just at any point. So glad he won so we could actually have him in here. Hello, hello. I want to put that on right there. Valentina Aguado,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Pleasure.
too.
Oh my goodness, you had such an incredible climb. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
But now the experience definitely shows this is certainly not your first world climbing event. I was told that you've been to about 30 or so of these world climbing events so far.
Yeah,
Like in your
actually, I haven't counted how many comps I have
you
done.
can't- yeah, right. There aren't enough fingers, right?
But yes, I have been competing for a long time now, and it's really nice to be here in Salt Lake competing in a lead event. So yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
Oh yeah, and I mean you must be thrilled that you won the whole thing too. That's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun comp.
Now, yeah, I'm glad that we're actually getting more of these Pan American series comps going on. We love having you guys here. It's really just showcasing the skills from in particular this event South America.
Yeah.
So from Argentina, Brazil, both you and Anya topping the routes is just showing us all what you guys can do. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, it's really nice to have this kind of events in America. In South America, we don't have so many competitions, so have the chance to compete at this level. It's a really big opportunity for us because we have been training a lot and we have to travel a lot to have the chance to compete in big events.
That's right.
So having the chance of compete in the continent it's quite nice.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic, and we're glad to have you here. So please, take us through what your thoughts were throughout the route. You were just blitzing through that route, almost like a speed climber. It was crazy. You had plenty of time to spare by the time you got to the top,
Yeah.
and you looked very comfortable up there as well. So just walk us through.
Yeah. I think
what you
that I
thought.
climbed faster than in the semifinals or in the qualis. But at the beginning, when I saw the route for the first time, I thought that it was quite harder. And it's I thought that I should have. I should take some care at the beginning because all the holes were dual text, so maybe you have to take care of don't have a slit or something.
That's right.
So I was really worried about that section, and also I thought that I don't have to miss energy on this section because the higher part looks like it's gonna be pumpy.
That's right.
But at the end it's all the holes were quite good, so it was just about climb fast, don't waste energy. And I think that on the other hand, all the holes were quite good. You just have to climb fast and don't lose any energy. But the real problem was at the head wall, which was really fun because it was a crimpy section. After the whole route, it's you were a little bit pumpy, so it was nice to fight on that section and finally find the top. I was not sure if I should jump or maybe go on a control way, but at the end I think that it was the right decision to go statically.
Yes, no, of course, and I think the footwork, especially during the head wall section, was just perfect. Could not have done it any better. I think. There were some differences with some of the other athletes that went up there, but I think the foot switch and giving it a little bit, just a little bit of a pull, but doing it statically was definitely the right way to go, and clearly it was because
Thank you.
here we are.
Thank you.
So let's talk about this heat and how, I know Argentina, there's actually quite a bit of like difference in like temperature. I would say it's like isn't it
Yeah.
winter like
Now
right
it's
now?
it's winter right now in Argentina. It's quite cold, and
But it
actually
gets pretty hot as well.
Yeah, I was not expecting these temperatures here in Salt Lake, to be honest. But I'm also used to these kind of temperatures where I live in Argentina. So I think that it was not a problem for me. And as I was climbing on last, at least I didn't have the sun on the wall.
Exactly. Now it's uncharacteristically humid actually in Utah, like right now in Salt Lake as well. But I mean, I know you're no stranger to humidity in Argentina as well.
No.
So, and I was talking with Jesse just a little bit ago, like about this as well. But it seems like, especially in world climbing, that is just becoming just a part of the training process, like for these competitions. Like it has been getting quite hot. Like their competitions are happening at the same time of the year, same locations. Barcelona was hot. Koper was, Krakow was quite hot. It's just warm, and you're just having to deal with that. You're outside. These holds aren't going to get any better, and we're not changing the venue, and we're not going inside. So, what do you have to say, like, just about that and the training?
I think that it's like if you are gonna compete in the World Series, you have to be prepared for the climbing, but also for the conditions. Sometimes it also rains, so
that's right.
You have to be prepared. And just I think that I'm used to the warm temperature, so it's good for me. But the whole circuit, it's happening in the summer, so it's something that we have to be used to.
Just prepare and adapt when necessary, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So what is next for you?
Now I'm coming back to Argentina after 2 months in Europe and this competition here in Salt Lake.
Little break, maybe?
Not a real break, but yes, being at home it's quite nice, and I'm gonna enjoy some time with my family. But then I'm gonna go back to Europe for the next World Series in Slovenia.
Okay.
Then we have some important events in South America that I'm really happy to be competing there.
Oh well, I'm so happy for you and your victory today. Have a good time, and we're going to take it to a quick commercial break. Thank you again, Valentina, for joining us. And we're going to take it to a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we will get to our award ceremony. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
For me, motivation comes from the chance to go faster and faster. I find speed pretty addicting.
You don't get a fire in your belly with a boring breakfast. You gotta light that sucker up with the good stuff. Kodiak stuff. Whole grains and a whole lot of protein stuff. Eating hearty sets the table for epic days ahead. Dig in and you'll see. It's wild what you and a real Kodiak breakfast can do. Proud sponsor of USA Climbing.
Out here, we play different. We don't play with whistles or referees. We play with adrenaline and euphoria. We play roughhouse with failure. We don't play games out here.
The power of we is all for one. It's all for you. It's always there for you. It completes your circle. It says you've got a team even when you're out there alone. And with Intermountain Health in your circle, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
Hello and welcome back, folks. We are here at the World Climbing Pan American Series, and we have just concluded our lead final. We're going to be taking it to the floor for our award ceremony right now, so let's check it out.
Climbing partners, EP Climbing, Kylus, Perfect Descent, Trango, as well as the USA Climbing partners, Yeti, The North Face, Waltopia, Intermountain Health, Kodiak, and True Blue Auto Belays. Along with all of our amazing volunteers, judges, route setters, and of course our amazing DJ Digga Beats, who has given so much time to make this event happen. They stick with us and they keep us rocking out the whole time. The awards tonight will be presented by Mark Norman, President and CEO of USA Climbing, and Daniela Pujol, the World Climbing Continental Judge. Without further ado, please welcome the men's lead medalists. In third place, representing the United States of America and taking the bronze medal, Nathan Sato. In second place, representing the United States of America and taking the silver medal, Bob Dylan Countryman. And in first place, representing the United States of America and taking the gold medal, Jesse Grouper. Salt Lake City, let's hear it one more time for all of our medalists in the men's final. And if you're a groupie grouper, say yee-hee! All right, it is time for our Women's Medals Award ceremony. Please welcome the women's lead medalists to the floor. In third place, representing Canada and taking the bronze medal, Cedar Pigeon. In second place, representing Brazil and taking the silver medal, Anya Kohler. And in first place, representing Argentina and taking the gold medal, Valentina Aguado. Salt Lake City, let's put our hands together one more time for all of our medalists in the women's final. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, Salt Lake City. Thank you for coming out tonight. You've been a wonderful audience.
And folks, that is going to do it for the World Climbing Pan American Series here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And we just want to take 1 minute to thank our sponsors real quick. For the World Climbing, our sponsors are EP Climbing, Kylus, Perfect Descent, and Trango, and our USA Climbing partners, Intermountain Health, Kodiak, The North Face, True Blue, Yeti, Walltopia, and the Utah Sports Commission. And another big thank you to our route setters, the officials, volunteers, of course, the athletes, spectators, and of course, you folks at home. Thank you so much. I've been Ahmed Touré, your commentator for the event. Join us again. We're going to be having our World Cup here in Salt Lake City in October, so be on the lookout for that. And until then, we'll see you next year. Thank you, and have a good night.
For me, motivation comes from the chance to go faster and faster. I find speed pretty addicting.
You don't get a fire in your belly with a boring breakfast. You gotta light that sucker up with the good stuff. Kodiak stuff. Whole grains and a whole lot of protein stuff. Eating hearty sets the table for epic days ahead. Dig in and you'll see. It's wild what you and a real Kodiak breakfast can do. Proud sponsor of USA Climbing.
Out here, we play different. We don't play with whistles or referees. We play with adrenaline and euphoria. We play roughhouse with failure. We don't play games out here.
The power of we is all for one. It's all for you. It's always there for you. It completes your circle. It says you've got a team even when you're out there alone. And with Intermountain Health in your circle, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.